in the section as you're talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot me the link to your 22 social page.
All right, cool. We're live, by the way. Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome to Friday night's free Facebook Marketing University training. Today we're going to go over some cool stuff. I got my man Jermaine on the line. He's going to help us out as well. Say hello to the folks, Jermaine.
Hey, what's up?
In more
Yes.
than 3 words. Let them know who you are and why you're here, brother.
All right, well, what's up, guys? My name is Shaquille Jermaine Taylor. I'm here because of the boss man himself, Alfredo Delgado, and this awesome opportunity. And I'm just excited to learn and grow. So, yeah.
Hold on, let me pause it. I always do that. Good to go, man. You finish your introduction? You good?
Yeah, bro, I'm good.
All right, let me pass you over the link so you can watch for that the comments and stuff. Give me a second. Trying to find you. All right, here.
This stuff is great stuff, guys. Like, literally, I built like the majority of my team off of Facebook. And of course, the guy who's leading this hangout is Mr. Facebook Crusher himself. Over 1,000 products sold. He knows his stuff.
Definitely. So guys, just bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to get this thing going. I'm trying to invite someone else that wants to come on. It's Miss Fanique Farmer wants to give us a hand, which is cool. I had someone else that was gonna come on. She's actually pretty inspiring. Let me see if I can get her on the hangout. I might have caught her really off guard. But there's another woman out there that's been killing it with the topic that I want to go over today. So I'll see if she can come on. In the meantime, guys, here's the deal. So today's topic is going to be, we're going to discuss post engagement. All right, guys. I know last week we went over 22 Social app, and basically how you're watching this hangout right now is through the 22 Social app. And we'll have another training on that again next week, because I want to talk more about, once you have it set up, what is it you should be doing to get the traffic coming to the 22 Social and why it's so important. Actually, I'm going to have a guest of mine next week come who is a professional at this, give us his insight on 22 Social and how important it is. We can do a lot of things off Facebook profiles, but you know what's been coming to my mind recently is that when we get to a certain level in our business and this industry, it's just a matter of time before you have to transition over to your fan page, because you know you're gonna always have a problem. You're gonna be full of friends, and the friends are, no matter what, they could be customers, they could be into your business and stuff like that, but some of them are, they're still friends and family. And when you have a fan page, it's all business. Everything that's on your fan page is business. So when you start posting on your fan page, there's no limit to the reach you can get. Plus, that's when you can start incorporating Facebook ads and stuff like that. So there's a lot more potential with Facebook fan page building. I'm not going to get into that today. We'll go into that more next week. But I've been seeing the power, and I've been explained how powerful it is. And like I said, as you can see, the professional people in this industry are not using their profiles. Okay, like I said, that's good for people when you want to reach a certain level, or if you want to get past that, you want to get like where the pros are at. You realize that they use their fan pages. Some of them have 10,000 likes, 20,000 likes, 100,000. I mean, there's no limit to how broad the audience could be. And another thing is that, Jermaine, I wanted to explain to you, is that Facebook favors that. You got to remember, guys, we're in Facebook's mercy. And Facebook is probably the most intelligent social platform there is on this planet. So they know what we're doing. They know whether we're promoting business on personal or not. All right, they have a certain, they have algorithm things like that check for that. So they understand the difference between being personal and promoting business. And maybe that's why a lot of people realize they're getting blocked and things like that, because Facebook doesn't want people to promote their business on their personal as much as we do. They prefer that on fan pages. I mean, have you ever noticed anybody getting blocked on fan pages for anything? Not really, because that's what Facebook wants. So we'll talk about that next week. But what I want to talk about this week is, first of all, how to get your personal profile up to par to begin with, to help you get to the point where you can start using your fan page for your business. All right, and we have a special another guest, Fanique Farmer. Say hi to everybody, Fanique. Let them know who you
Hello,
are
everyone.
and why you're here.
Well, my name is Fanique Farmer. If you don't know me, I've been online for about 7 years. Found Ingresso a couple of months ago, and Ingresso gives me the tools that I need to run my business, the wisdom I need to stay long in this business, and also the encouragement with the support, the CEO, the president. They constantly are coming out with great products and great tools. So, this Facebook training really does help because it helps us market in between what we already learn in the long run. So Facebook has become a beast recently, and it's pretty good that we're getting this extra training. So thanks, Alfredo.
Yeah, you're very welcome. At the same time, anybody has any questions, like I said, I am monitoring the comment section. You guys can ask below. So when we are training, these are live trainings, so we like to interact with the people. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I'm gonna write that as we move on. Any questions? We have a few people that are watching that can answer questions. All right, please, Bill. All right, cool. So we're gonna start, guys. I'm gonna go and show my screen. Let me see what's going on. Uh, let me move over to my screen so you guys can see what I want to show you. And then you guys on the panel can let me know if you guys can see my screen. You can see my screen fine.
Not yet.
How about now?
I see it now.
See my
There
screen?
it is.
Awesome, awesome, good guys. All right, so any moment I lose connection, screen, all that, I won't know. I'll be talking to myself. You guys can let me know. All right, so today, like I said, we're going to talk about post engagement, and I know Jermaine and Fanique would have some insight on this and can help me out later, give you tips and strategies as well. But here's the deal. As you can see, I'm going to show you guys a post I just did a few minutes ago. I want you to understand something. When you sharing a post from, like I said, in this example, I'm sharing the event over from my fan page. I know for a fact that it's not going to get the same engagement as a straight up post on my personal. But what I'm doing is connecting my personal to my fan page, and eventually Facebook is going to pick that up, and they're going to make sure that these shares that are coming from my personal, from my fan page over to my personal, are going to get more engagement. People are going to see it, and it's just a matter of time. But right now, Facebook they're just getting to know me and how I do my business off my fan page, so it's still new. So as you can see, I wouldn't have a lot of likes and comments, but that's expected, and I know that. All right, when you're sharing something from your fan page, it's not going to be the same. It takes time to build up. At the same time, you're building your likes on your fan page for free. All right, guys. So that's not the main thing that I want to talk about. What I want to talk about today is engagement and how. And some of you might be questioning why I post on my wall and I do exactly everything I see you guys doing and stuff like that, and why people are not liking and I don't get a million likes and comments like you guys do. There's a lot of factors involved in that, and one of the factors is here's my son. Yes. What happened? What's your problem? He's hitting you with the bat. Okay. If he was hitting you with the bat, you'd be in the hospital right now. All right. You just played for an hour, so you can go and relax. Okay, so play the role. All right, tell him to stop, please. Thank you. Yep, the maid service is coming because I can't do this. All right, guys, so here's the deal. Sorry about that. Like I said, I am a father of 5. Actually, 2 of the girls are in New York right now. So I got the 3 boys, and they're still a handful. They still need things done, and they have problems. As you can see, one of them says the other one's getting hit with a bat. I don't know what they're doing out there, but I'm trying to train you guys. So here's the deal. So on this post I did this morning, here's a good example of trying to get engagement, all right? So I like to write motivational and inspirational stuff to talk to the reader, all right? Now I'm thinking about the person who's reading this. So when I say you, it's you, the person who's reading it. It could be anybody. Whoever feels is reflected by this, that's you. That's what I'm considering. As you can see at the bottom, I write something I write something motivational, right? Well, in this case, I'm talking about my motivational post. I'm saying if you guys want me to continue, I want some love on this thing. So I'm telling them to like this post. The first thing, guys, you want to do is you want to tell people what to do. Is that you, Jermaine? There's some noise on there. All right. So I want you guys to tell people what to do. All right. So in this example, I'm gonna edit it right now. In this example, I'm telling people what to do. So I'm telling them, hey, like and comment this thing. All right. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're reading this. As you can see, there's a lot of people who do this as well. And this is one way to get more engagement is by telling them what to do. You need a call to action on your posts. You gotta treat them like we're children. Like if you don't tell us what to do, we won't do it. We won't know. So at the very bottom, you could tell people like this post and let me know if it's making an impact or not. Thanks. I also give thanks. My goal is 500 likes. So right now I'm at 157. My goal is 500. So by the end of the day, I plan to reach 500 likes, which would probably be the highest post, likes in a post I ever did in my life, which is cool. So I'm telling people what to do. All right. That's one part of it. I'm talking about if you guys want like the ultimate engagement, all right? Your second tip, I'm gonna give you guys you can do is as you're reading the comments, as you're getting comments, all right, go back to the most recent one. Start with, let's say, Christy, all right? Tag her in the comment section. And just give her some thanks. Just say thank you. All right. So Christy's gonna get notified that she was tagged in the post. She's gonna come back and might say something else like "you're welcome" or something like that. But you just added another comment and you're tagging people, so her friends might see that as well. That she was tagged in a post that I made. Bernard. All right. I start from the bottom up, the most recent up, because sometimes I can't get to every single person, guys. I have other things that I'm trying to do, but I will go back to my post once in a while and start tagging the people that were commenting on it. Okay, no worries. I'm here. All right. So the point is that comment back. So when people are engaging in your posts, start commenting back on them. I see some people they have all these comments and no one says anything back. Like why wouldn't you respond back to the people who are showing you love? All right. So here's another one. All right. So don't just be like one dimensional. Like comment back. All right. And you can go back and start seeing who else. If anybody dropped everything real nice. All right. So that's one part of it. Another thing is I'm looking to see who is not my friend. All right. So right here where it says friends with Jeff Ruiz, that means he's not my friend. Right now I'm maxed out, so I'm gonna have to use my my douche thing. I don't know where it is. I must have took it off. All right. So I would go through my face douche and go find a couple people that are not alive anymore, remove them, and make space. In some cases, I could follow these people with his. Let me see if I can go to his page and follow him. So right now I'm looking for people who are not my friends. Right? And I want to be their friends because they're taking the time out to comment. So I should be more interested in being their friend versus someone who's not even commenting or liking it, All right, so here's another one. Yeah, I can follow him. In the meantime, until I can become his friend. So I'll right click and open his thing. All right, so I will do this until the end. Another thing you can do, guys, like for the most part, we're not maxed out in friends. I know most people are not. I am, so I have to add a little extra. I have to actually delete people before I can make them my friends. So anybody who's commenting, I make sure they're my friends. That holds the most weight other than sharing is commenting. So if these guys are taking the time out to actually write something, I'm going to make sure they're my friend. All right? And the next thing I would do is go to my like list. Again, being that I'm maxed out, I have to go a different avenue. But what you can do, for most people that are not maxed out, go down. All right? You're going to keep going. I hate when it does that. Jermaine or Finnick, anybody have any questions so far?
No, it's great stuff.
No,
All
no
right, so
questions yet. You're doing great.
I'm gonna open this up. You see, look how many people are liking it. They're not even your friends. All right, so I would go and add friend, add friend, add friend. Okay, for the most part, you don't need everybody here to be your friend, but you can go and, for the most part, add them as friends. All right, look, I got someone who's waiting for me to respond. You can go and add these people as friends. Facebook will not penalize you for that because these people are taking action on your posts. So I would go and add all of them. Make sure they're all your friends. All right, they're taking the time out to engage in your posts. So let's make sure that they continue to do that. So go ahead and in most cases, what you have to do, you have to go all the way to the bottom. If it says see more, you're gonna have to hit see more because those are the ones that are not your friends yet. And go ahead and just start adding them. Okay, so that's another thing you do. So that's one way to raise your engagement. Now, here's the real thing that I want to teach you guys. So I opened up Mr. Leon Townsend. All right. Now I would go on his wall. We're not friends yet, and I can't follow him for some reason. I don't know how Facebook determines that, but I would give some love back. All right. I can't comment until we're friends, so I'm gonna have to become his friend. The only reason why I can like and comment him because it's not him; it's someone else posted on his wall. All right. But I would go ahead and at least like 2 or 3 of the most recent posts that he did, and go ahead and show some love too. This is very important. This is more important than anything else because, first of all, showing that it's not only about you. Oh, great. You guys, so
Whoa, looks like
Yeah,
he's
we
having
just
a little
lost him.
trouble. I guess I'll take over for a little bit. I believe what Alfredo was about to say, and I'll share my screen so you guys can kind of see. I believe what Alfredo was about to say was you have to kind of like and engage other marketers or just anybody really. And the reason is it's kind of like the law of sowing and reaping. If you give, people are going to give back to you. When you pay attention, so like you see these people commenting on my post, you can see that I have quite a little bit of engagement here. The 7 comments, let's see. Here's Fanique. If I was to go to Cynthia, right? Cynthia tagged me. And what's going to happen is if you go over here and you just kind of like and comment on their stuff, Facebook, the algorithm actually changes, right? The algorithm changes because you ever notice when somebody likes a post of your friend, like you have a mutual friend in common, and then all of a sudden you see it, right? And then you go to like it too and comment on it. That's because the algorithm of Facebook is changing. So check this out. Always take responsibility and stop blaming others for your lack of success. I would leave a big comment, and this is another tip. This is a Jermaine personal tip, guys. I don't just like, you know how everyone's leaving just one-word answers? I usually post some value on a status that already has value. So I said, I'll say something like this. This is so true. Like Jim Rohn says, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Now, guys, let me tell you, since this topic is on engagement, the psychology behind this. By posting something like this, right, what's going to happen is whoever reads this comment, not only does it stand out because it's the longest one, but it also just happens to be something that will make someone add me, right? So, yeah, it's very, very important that you comment on other people's stuff. I'm going to go back to my wall and talk about some other tips for engagement. And I want to bounce off of what Alfredo was saying about adding people. It's so important. A lot of people don't realize you can use Facebook quite literally as a list because the people, it's a little more personal than email. As you can see, this is me chilling with my team, and it gets quite a few bit of engagement when you have pictures and value and stuff like this. Like this is something that I posted this morning, right? When you start, you're doing something well when you start seeing names that like your posts that don't usually like your posts. So in terms of engagement, I would mix it up. I would see exactly what things apply to different people. Look, see, Cynthia Moorfield, she liked, something that I posted, and I can almost guarantee you she's coming back over to my wall. Right? Let's see if it happens. But moving on, like I was saying about the list, if you experiment with what you post, obviously as you post certain things, it's going to resonate with different people. This is a great way to get people onto your wall. For example, if you post something that attracts them and they scroll up and down your wall, right next to your other post is your business opportunity. So like Alfredo was saying, scroll down and look and see who's who's not quite your friend yet. Look, see? So apparently Karen's not my friend yet, right? And I have to respond to this friend request. And this is who you want to be talking to, guys, the new people. You want to welcome them to your, realm of Facebook. You want to welcome them to, somebody said they're not seeing me. Fanique, could you see everything okay?
Yeah, I can see everything. You did a good job. Alfredo's back. I don't know how long, if it's he has a bad connection or not. But yeah, you did great. Great tips.
Yeah, somebody said they couldn't see me in this inbox here. But yeah,
sometimes
just finishing up what I'm saying, you always want to engage. Okay, I'll click on it.
No, they have to.
Oh, yeah, but sometimes you have to switch the screen over. But so like I was saying, usually the newer people who you haven't yet engaged with is the ones that you're going to want to show a lot of love. Because what happens over time is as you keep, like I believe Alfredo was about to allude to, as you keep talking to other marketers and as you keep literally showing them love on their walls, what's going to happen over time, guys? It's not going to happen in a day. Over time, you're going to start to get 5 comments, then 10 comments on your post, then 30, then 100, like Kylo, another awesome marketer. And the reason is because more and more people are seeing what you're posting. And of course, if you're generous posting on their wall, they're going to want to post back. So, Alfredo, are you there?
Yeah, you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. No, it sounds retarded.
Yeah,
but
we can hear you.
I got 2 laptops. One overheats, and the other one it shows a zoom for some reason when I do a screen share. So I'm gonna give it a try, but if not, I'm gonna have to reboot my other one and then come back. It's stupid. I can't get 2 things done at one computer. So can you guys see my screen?
It's not quite showing yet.
Yeah.
Does it look zoomed out?
Not yet.
Doesn't really show.
I see just your Easy Money with Me logo.
All right. It's just real goofy. It's pissing me off. I'm turning on my other laptop as we speak. Let me try it now. All right. So just bear with me. You guys can continue if you want until I get this thing rocking.
Okay, cool.
Tell me what you see.
It's still on the Easy Money logo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and Fanique, when you see Alfredo's screen, just feel free to let me know. So I'm continuing. So basically, you want to leave comments and stuff on other people's posts because it's quite literally the only way other people who are not used to liking your posts, it's the only way they're going to see it. Okay? A lot of the reason we think we're doing a lot because we're posting, but truthfully, you know what gets you to 27 likes and to 80 likes and 100 likes? It's not the fact that whether you posted something was good or bad. It's whether the people are actually seeing it. Because I don't know how Facebook is set up, but it's based on this thing called EdgeRank. So I'm going to talk about some principles that I use to get engagement. Alfredo talked about tagging people in comments and stuff like that. One thing that I love to do is as soon as somebody comments, I usually try my best to comment back as fast as possible. I didn't do it on this status because I was actually out, but what I've noticed is if somebody comments on your post, the minute they comment on your post, if you like and comment back, what will happen is instead of being one notification on the side which people miss and then kind of bypass, if there's a bunch of notifications about the same thread, they will nearly always click on it. That's something that I've learned that happens over time. And so basically another thing that I like to do is I like to have long conversations on my posts. So if somebody's asking a question, I know some people, like, they won't answer the person on the post. They'll probably inbox them, answer their question right on the post, because that will literally, it might just, not just help that person, but it might help whoever else was watching too. So edification is very, very important. I could see that basically on this status, this would be a great example. You can see my team edifying me here, right? And when people talk about you, that's basically what you want to do, guys. You kind of want social proof, in a sense that you want people to say nice things about you. You want people to be saying stuff like, great job, value as always, because what that means is when people come to your wall for the first time and they see this and they're like, oh, wow, Jermaine, true leader, great job, wonderful, I'm so blessed to have found you, they're going to want to tune into you automatically, right? Literally, why engagement is important, and I think Alfredo was eventually going to hit on this, is when new people come to you, when prospects that have never heard of you before check you out, and you have all this engagement, they're open. It means that they want to engage you too. They're like, wow, this guy's the real deal, as opposed to, and I see this sometimes with some gurus, some high-end six-figure marketers, six-figure earners, who they make a lot of money, but they post something and they'll get like 6 likes and no comments. Guys, this is the difference. If you want to transition into becoming a social media marketer, you're going to need to be social. And I think that that's one of the most important parts. I find pictures and lifestyle very engaging. Some of my most engaging posts, because it is Facebook. People want to know what you're doing, right? So I get so many signups off of posts like this: Friday dinner for 2, internet lifestyle. It's promoting my business without promoting my business. When people see you frequently doing things that you enjoy and doing things that you love, they almost always inbox you, as opposed to always posting a link. Because sometimes always posting results only reaches a few people. Apparently people like food. Look, guys, 65 likes, 67, 8, 9, 69 likes. But I want you guys to see the engagement. Before I even said anything, it's like 12 comments of people just saying yummy, right? So there's a lesson. Find out your particular audience, your particular niche on Facebook, and find out what people respond to. Obviously, because people respond to food, that's going to make me say logically, okay, Jermaine, you need to post another, you need to go out on another date, basically. Because when they scroll down your wall, what's right next to this picture of food is your business opportunity, right? Here's me on a webinar training the team. What's right next to it? And I feel like some of the engagement from this post spilled over onto this post. I think that, after a lot of people have liked one of your posts, they're probably just gonna like the next thing that you type or write. People tend to do that when they're so used to your content just being engaging. They just naturally engage, right? So that's very, very effective, guys. Be vulnerable. Don't just be one-dimensional. I can't stand when I see marketers posting like the same information about their business opportunity. We know about your products already, and I'm sorry, but the time has come for us to kind of transition over from just talking about our products and services to talking about value, to talking about engaging conversations, right? So it's very easy, guys. You can post stuff like, look, check this out. Just wanted to say you can do anything you put your mind to. And then I put focus, follow one course until successful. I feel like anything, any quote that you make your own, anything that's motivational, anything that is inspirational, anything that uplifts people is definitely the way to go. I don't know if people still do this, but you never want to post anything negative ever, right? Ever. I mean, just kind of don't do it, guys, because that's the kind of people that you'll attract. I tend to find that people love to see you working. So if you happen to go out for home meetings in terms of a business, like you do home meetings or you meet with people in person or something like of that nature, it gets a lot of engagement. People love to know that you're not one-dimensional, that you're not just hiding behind Facebook. They love to see you doing something with your business. And once again, if you can get good at just displaying enough value and being vulnerable enough, just type what's on your mind, but make sure people get value out of it. Like, it can be so short. Look at this. Being a networker isn't what I do. It is who I am. And then I just hashtagged way of life. It has 2 shares, a decent amount of comments, and 50 likes. Off of these 50 likes, what you can do, again, this is a list, guys. You can build your list. And speaking of lists and speaking of engagement, I can show you a cool way that maybe nobody has touched on in a while, how to actually organize them. So if there's, apparently everyone here is my friend. Looks like I already added them all. Oh, look, see? Here are some people that I can engage, right? And the cool thing about using Facebook in this way is because now when you engage with these people, let's just say this person has 100 friends. Let's say this person has 30 friends, right? And this person has 70 friends, okay? So 130, 70. Just by engaging with Chantel and Jessica and Valerie, 100 plus 70 plus 30, guys, that's 200 new friends, hypothetically, right? That's 200 new friends. So if I'm tagging them, 200 new people are exposed to my business, to my opportunity, to whatever I'm doing on Facebook, and that's what's in it for you for actually connecting with people. So again, this is a list. I guess you can say a list of new subscribers. Now, I don't know how deep down the rabbit hole we're going to go today, but this is something that I think a lot of people forgot about, or maybe they didn't. Hopefully they didn't. This is a very, very cool thing. So another cool technique you can use for engagement on Facebook, right? This is the coolest thing you can do. To me, if you want quick engagement. So let's just say I posted a status, right? Let's just say I posted a status and I wanted maximum engagement. One of the approaches that I would use is, first of all, let's just say there's people who repeatedly like my stuff. Okay, so I don't know, Aaron completely always likes my stuff. Jason, Carl David, Stephanie Russell. This is what I would do, okay, just to kind of be smart and outwit Facebook, because I noticed that Facebook plays by its own rules in terms of engagement. You can kind of trick Facebook if you know. Check it out. I told you she's gonna comment back. But anyway, you can trick Facebook by doing something that I just have to show you. I don't even really know what to call it. I'm looking for it on the side. Okay, on the side over here, somewhere, it gives you the opportunity. Okay, here it is. It gives you the opportunity to create lists. Okay, so you click on friends, or you can click on more. It literally doesn't matter, right? So again, what you're doing is you're finding people who already engage you. So let's just say I have a list of people who already engage. This is how you get maximum exposure. I would call this list, and this is why I say Facebook is like building a list. I would call this list people who engage me. Actually, I'll call it engagement. Why? Because I'm going to want to engage these people too. So engagement. Now, when it comes to adding members, let's add Alfredo. Here's Alfredo. Let's add Fanique, Jason, Aaron. Just going to tag a bunch of team members. Jeff. John Gilardi always likes to like and comment and stuff. Okay, so that's enough for now. So basically, I would create a list called engagement, right? And there's a reason for this. Since Facebook kind of operates based on edge rank, based on whoever engages with you, whoever sees your stuff, look at what happens with engagement. First of all, I'm creating a list of people that I can easily, without breaking my neck, easily just like and comment their stuff. So here's Jeff, right? He just posted it just now. It shows up. So not only do I have a personal news feed, so basically it makes liking and commenting on other people's stuff really, really easy, right? I'm going to boost these posts, this Hangout. is awesome, right? Not only does it make engaging people easier, but I'm gonna show you something so cool. You guys are gonna be blown away by this. You dropped so much value. Oops. Check this out, guys. So not only do I have a personal list full of people that I can engage easier, and it's kind of like law of sowing and reaping, where I comment on their stuff and like their stuff and show them love, and they do the same to me. Watch how I can trick Facebook right now. And I've seen it work time and time again. So again, you only want to do this with people who literally actively engage you for maximum results. So look, it says public, it says friends. I want you to go to more options. You go to custom, right? Custom is very, very fun, because notice how it says friends. I can also add, well, first of all, I would delete friends. I would do it like this. You don't just have to have your friends or friends of friends. Watch what happens when I type engagement. The very same list that I just created. So now I have all the people who are literally gonna blow up my post anyway, see it first, and then I have this right here. I can have friends, right? This is how you get more engagement, because instead of just having it public, that's not specific. It just means your stuff is sitting there. But when it's specific, Facebook has to honor that, because you use their system to create the list. So I have engagement, I have friends, and then I have friends of friends, right? This is a powerful way to do it. And then let's see if public works. Public? Nope, no public. Well, all you need is really the first three. So when you create your special list or whatever, these people will always be the first to see what you post. And let's post some value. Let's see what happens. Let's experiment with it. And then I'm gonna pass it over to maybe Fanique or Alfredo. Some quick value, some nuggets.
Yeah, I'm back, by the way.
Okay, cool. You can pass it over.
Yeah, I'm just letting you finish what you're doing. There's some good stuff, so go ahead.
I'm going to say, if you fail to plan, you plan to, wait, if you fail to plan,
then plan to fail.
Let's see what happens. I'm telling you guys, it'll get you engagement a lot faster just because you made it a little more specific. So go ahead, Alfredo.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that was some good stuff. I never used a custom list, so I guess we learn something new every time. What was I going to say? All right, are you done showing your part?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let me go back to, let me know if you guys can see this. You guys see my screen?
Yeah, we see it now.
All right, cool. So that was good stuff, Jermaine. I'm going to actually experiment with that myself and see how it works. So here, see how I mentioned about where I left off was taking your post and then going onto the people's walls and start engaging with them. So that's pretty much where I left off at. So I'm going to show you what happened. So I went to wait, which post is it? I think it's this one. All right, so I went to Leon's. Remember I showed you that we're not friends yet? And I went and I liked a couple of his things, and I started engaging. See, already sounds exciting, and then they're already tagging me in his posts and responding back. All right, so they caught on to that right away. I went over here and I mentioned something about that. See, they're mentioning me again. All right, guys, so we are engaging back in each other. So now Leon's friends are gonna see that I'm part of his network, and they're gonna start either following me, they're gonna go back to my page, and they're gonna see my stuff, and chances are they're gonna like and comment it too. All right, guys, so engage back and make it a habit, so that way, see, I like everybody's stuff, so they're getting notified that I'm liking their stuff. All right, remember, I'm not on my wall. I'm on the person who's on my wall. I'm on their wall now. So now we're getting into a different network. Now we're tapping into their friends and followers, okay? And remember, we're not here to like do things unethical. There's nothing wrong with showing some love on someone's post. I'm not sitting there going, hey, great job, by the way, here, go to visit my website. That's just straight wrong, and nobody's going to respect you for it. So that's not what we're doing. We're just trying to maximize our audience and engagement by giving back. Because at the same time, Facebook sees that you're in a relationship with this person as friends, so they're gonna favor your post showing on their feed. All right. So by Facebook seeing that I am commenting and liking on Barry's post now, where Barry, remember he's not my friend, but I just followed him. When I post something, chances are it's gonna linger on his wall, and his friends are gonna see it as well. Because that's a lot of things I get. I ask people, "How did you find me?" They say, "I seen you on my friend's newsfeed." You know, like you popped up. So that's what's going on. So I'm gonna head and like a few of his things. Let's see what he's doing here. I'm just gonna be like, this guy doesn't have much engagement, but he will soon. Because now I'm transferring my traffic over to his, and people on my wall are gonna see that I commented on his wall. So it's a favor. It goes back and forth. All right, guys. So what I would recommend to this guy is getting Facebook Crush just so you can get more stuff going on in his wall. So I'm gonna leave his wall. All right. Remember, I just went one level deep, went into the people that are on my wall, onto their walls. Now you can do this with your friends that you have already. Remember, so we talked about how to get more friends. First of all, go by whoever's commenting and make sure you add them as a friend. The second part, go to the like list, and whoever's not your friend yet, go ahead and add them. Facebook won't penalize you for that. Okay? Now the third and most important part of this is to go back to their walls, okay? Especially the people that are already engaging, and give back some love, because first of all, that'll show that, like I said, it's not only about you, but you're also gonna tap into their network.
He's going again.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah.
guys, I want to show you something very, very cool. Very, very cool. And what I said happened, actually did happen. I'll just go over it very briefly. Hopefully Alfredo gets back soon. We might need to get him a laptop as a gift for Miami Huffinique.
It's
Check this
funny,
out,
he
guys.
just got one.
Wow. So I controlled the list. Now I only added like 4 or 5 people. But guys, do you see, first of all, like I said, Cynthia Moorfield is here. You saw me comment on her stuff live, and look, she's the very first person to comment on my latest status. Isn't that so powerful? Right? And of course, you saw me add Aaron to the list. So notice how, literally, notice how they're the first to see it. So imagine I had put like 30 or 40 people in that engagement list. The funny thing is, 30 or 40 people, most people aren't even used to 30 or 40 likes on their post. So if you have 30 or 40 highly active people and you target them and then you create another list for add, to your friends list, you have a party going on your wall, guys. Fanique, do you have any, value to offer or anything to say?
I think what both of you offered were great tips. How to work with Facebook and your fan page. I think you gave everybody a lot of value to work off of, and I think just the handful of tips that you guys gave and the different reasons are really important, because a lot of times we're taught to do something in Facebook, but we're not taught why, and many people wind up getting in Facebook jail or having their accounts limited, and we've all experienced that. Like Alfredo was saying, that Facebook kind of knows when you're marketing and what you're doing, and we want to get out of that realm. And I think the tips that you guys showed, both of you, separately and together, are really important tips that can really turn people's accounts around and start getting them in the engagement. That friends list thing was really cool. I know we talked about it before, but you just went in a little bit more in depth. I think that was really awesome. So high five. You guys did great.
Yeah, Alfredo just messaged me. He said to talk about where he left off. And so, yeah, he's right, guys. When you comment on people's stuff, you always want to add value and never take it away. If, the goal isn't ever to get the person on the post or their people to go on your link, what's a better strategy? And now we're going into a little bit more than just Facebook. I'm going to over-deliver just a little bit. you're gonna want to basically befriend them. Like Alfredo said, that person might need some engagement, some Facebook pressure. You're gonna find out whoever that marketer is or whoever that person is. Just find out what their needs are. Literally, you'd be surprised. They might want to spend more time with their kids. For that guy, he might have literally needed Facebook crusher. So maybe Alfredo would have said, hey, I'm going to give you a way that I personally invented to help you get more engagement. And so when people like you, and to be honest, they like you when you literally like them, literally click the like button and show them a crap ton of attention, they'll be open to whatever you have to offer, as long as it's a suggestion and not, click my link. And I see Alfredo's back, so.
Yeah, man. I got to figure this out. Maybe, Jermaine, after this webinar, you can help me get this Hangout thing going on, because on this computer, it won't overheat, but it doesn't show the screen properly. On my other computer, it overheats. So, like I said, I can't get two things to work on one time. But I can't show my screen on this one because it doesn't show right. But what I want to tell you guys is what I was doing was right-clicking on all those people that like and comment your stuff. Remember, even me myself, if I have 100-something comments or likes, I cannot possibly get to everyone. But if you could do at least 10, 15, 20 people at a time, over time your posts will increase a lot. Your engagement will increase a lot by just giving back. Remember, you're going onto their, I don't know, Jermaine, if you can show this on your screen, exactly what I was demonstrating. But
okay,
we can go ahead and I'll narrate you through your screen on your Facebook and ask you what I want you to show them.
Okay, no problem. Go to your page.
All right, so let's go down Jermaine's wall a little bit. Pick a recent post you did that has some engagement already. All right, like so let's go there. Yeah, and anyone that has some decent engagement. Open up your comments, right-click on the first, let's say, 5 people. You can open up all their screens at once. All right, this is exactly what I would do, is go open on another screen. Go ahead. The most recent 5 people, go ahead.
Oh, most recent 5 people?
No, that's fine. Actually, the top comments is fine.
Okay.
Those are the people who showed you love at first, so. So you do 5 people at a time.
Okay.
All right. Now you go on their walls, and you start commenting and liking back at least the most recent 2 to 3 posts at least. Like I said, just give something back, and go on their wall. Well, that's a post on you.
No, I think Brittany tagged me. Oh no, she.
Yeah, that's fine. Just show some love, and add a comment to it. Mike says, like leaving your signature everywhere. Maybe give her some thanks for tagging it or whatever the case is.
It's actually funny is what Alfredo said is actually bringing me back to when I started marketing. You know what made me hit up Alfredo? Because he wasn't the first person I found out was in a network marketing posted twice. Okay. That was in a network marketing opportunity. What happened is I kept seeing his name everywhere. I was like, who is this guy? That's what made me message him too. So like he was saying about leaving your mark, it's very true.
So now you go on her actual post and you you leave a like and comment, at least 2 more, and like her friends at the same time.
Okay.
All right, so you like hers and then you like all her friends. Boom, 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 all of them.
And this gives her a lot of notifications. I get it.
It gives her and her friends notifications. Open up her comments and go hit everybody else up. Now,
like
if you're not friends with them, guess what? You can now. So now you can go hover over their name.
Okay.
And see who you're not friends with. There you go. Follow him.
Follow, not add?
No, not add. These are not your friends, so you might want to be careful on if you go in and add all of these people without their permission, because these are not people that are on your wall. So you want to follow them.
Okay.
Go ahead, do it to everyone. And the reason why this is important, guys, I'm gonna leave you with this, is because these are the people who are active right now. All right. So we all have friends, and some of them are around, maybe months ago, but they're not really active right now. these are people that are engaging in Brittany right now. So these are people that are active as we speak. All right. So you go ahead and do that. And now, yeah, go to Kieran, do the same thing. Go ahead and like his stuff, drop a comment, show him some love, and then, you know, anybody that's on his wall that you're not friends with, go ahead and follow them.
This
will get you more followers, more friend requests, and more people going back to your wall.
I was about to say, this is a very great way to, you know, get a lot of notifications pumping all at the same time.
Oh yeah, for sure. They'll be going crazy right now.
Wow. I see how they respond to you so fast. It's because they get like 50 notifications. No wonder. That's a sneaky tactic. It's a ninja trick.
It works, you know. People are responsive this way. And like I said, these are people who are online today, yesterday, the day before, not 2 or 3 months ago. All right. And the last thing I'm gonna leave you with, guys, is see what he's doing. That's exactly what I want you to go ahead and follow and like. You know, for the most part, these are people who care about what's going on. These are people that are interested in what they're posting, which most likely are interested in what you're posting. I wouldn't go ahead and like and comment anybody that's posting anything negative or cursing someone out. You just don't want that kind of attention, so there's no need for that. So you go ahead and make sure that all these things are positive posts. These people, they show a lot. They're sharing a lot of our stuff. How many you see? You want everybody's wall and notice that they're sharing something of yours or mine already. All right, so that's it. And then I forgot what was the last thing I was gonna say. Oh, so every day, guys, what I'm doing now is refreshing your friends. All right, I mentioned this before. I'm using FaceDouche to do it. I have a video on that. Real simple, guys. You want to at least remove 10 to 15 friends a day, even if you only have 1,000. It doesn't matter, because you'll get to 5, and you're gonna have, out of 5,000, you're gonna have like 3 to 4 that are not even active anymore. So you want to remove 10 to 15 friends and make space for the new ones. All right. And when you remove friends, I'm not just talking about like just anybody, but people that you see. If you use FaceDouche, it will show you people that are obviously not even on Facebook. I mean, the last thing they posted was like 4 months ago. All right, I don't think those are the kind of people that are going to engage in your stuff if they haven't been active for 4 months. So I found stuff from like 2013 that these people are still my friends, wasting a freaking friend that I can put that somebody's, you know, I could replace with somebody who's active doing this today. All right, guys. So that's the last thing I'm going to leave you with, guys. Next week, we'll go over getting traffic to your app and your 22 Social fan page, things like that, and why it's important. So go ahead and broaden your network. If you do this every day, I guarantee you, in the next 3, 4, 5 days, you're going to see your likes, your comments, and your shares are going to go up. And by doing that on a consistent basis, that means more traffic to your posts. That means Facebook is going to favor you more and raise your algorithm up, and it's just going to bring you more business, period. All right? So that's it for today, guys. If you have anything else you want to add to it, if you want to ask any questions, I'll answer them in the comment section. Anybody has anything to say?
That was great stuff. Really fresh and
yeah, great tips.
To the point.
Yeah, great tips.
Can't
guys, handle, can't work on the technical stuff, but other than that, all the information was great.
Thanks, guys. So I know, Fanique, you've been changing up your ways of what you've been posting on your wall, and you see it's been working for you, right?
Absolutely. More people engage, and they want to come back and see what you're writing about is what I really like.
Exactly. So that's the thing, guys. So you see, if you do this over time, I'm talking about, you do this a good consecutive week or so. Don't just do this in a couple days stuff. Be consecutive. Be consistent with anything and everything you do, just like I do. Every single day I'm doing some of the same activities or maybe switching up a little bit. But if you do this over and over and over again, I guarantee you're going to see more traction going on. And I've seen this in people who have just started using the same methods, and it's working beautiful for them. All right, guys, so that's it for today. I'll see you guys next Friday. I'll leave the recording up. I thank you, Fanique and Jermaine, for helping me on this, because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what I would have done, because my thing keeps shutting off. And I'll see you guys next week. It's Thanks for coming.
See ya.
Talk to you guys later.